Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, welcome. This is the second part of the video that I made 3 days ago. I was supposed to make a video every day. I skipped yesterday because I had to really work all day and catch up with that. And then we had a church event and I had to help my husband with that. We didn't get done till 10 o'clock at night. And so anyway, here I am, and this is the second part of the migration from my future log and my other, items into my June monthly. So here we go. And now I'm going to bring in my Hobonichi weeks. Okay, so right here, in the past, I've written, okay, so during homeschool and during when I was so super busy, what worked for me was on this page is having my focus, like what are the main things that I want to focus and complete this week. And so that helped me to really, while I'm doing a gazillion things, my eyes took me to, okay, is what I'm doing in my daily task helping me to accomplish these things here? So that helped me really to again focus on and hone in on getting what I needed to get done, because this was a lot, so that really helped me every week. And plus I had affirmations, memory verse, and a tracker. So instead of drawing this out, I'm going to use a sticker for my tracker. Here's my what I want to do for YouTube, and then who I need to call, which is usually my kids. Okay, so now that homeschooling is over, now it's kind of like I can breathe. So now I have to rethink how I want to use this page, because I can still do a focus, for the week. I'm still contemplating on what I want to do there. So I think I'm going to continue doing that, just because it's really, even though I won't have a lot, but I do want to have a focus because I have goals. So I'm gonna, how did I do it before? I'm a creature of habit, so I kind of like, everything the same. Yeah. Okay, so mild liner, this week's focus. So what do I want to focus on this week, and what did I use? I just use bullet points. So okay, so let me look at this. We're already here on the 1st. So I have a meeting today at 1. So that is, I can't miss that. I have to catch up, and I apologize for that noise. That's my sump pump. It's been raining like crazy here. Catch up on calls and referrals. Okay. What else? Oh, meeting with, and I'll put that later. I know who that is. And then, I gotta babysit my grandbaby this week. That's always fun. She's gonna be 4, so she's my sweetheart. Babysit. I'll just put here Mookie, because that's what I call her. Don't ask me where I got that name. It just came out one day. I have to mail birthday card to my son. I call him Jew. That's just what I call him. Okay, he's gonna be 38. My firstborn. So, and I think from here, that's gonna be my focus for the week. Okay, so now let me get a ruler, and I have a ruler back here, but that's if I'm away from my desk. That's kind of when I tend to use it. So let me go up here and just do that. Make a kind of like a separation. So okay, so this week's focus, and then I'm going to do the I won't say memory verse, but I'll put scripture. So let's do, to me, faith is green from when I color code. Oops, I should have done that. I should have centered that. because I'm not going to do affirmations. I'm just going to write scriptures as I read them. That way I can meditate on them. So let's white some of this out. And this is just regular big white out. I know I've seen the cream color, but this works. Okay. This works for me. I'm not that picky, and I don't want to spend more money on cream color. Just for my budget, it's just not cost effective. Okay. And I'll just put, let me find a sticker. I can write scripture, but let's find a sticker because I have them, and I try to sort them by these sticker books, which I have here. These I just get from Amazon. So, and I just went through my happy planners. It's like, you know what, I'm get tired of going through all my happy planner books to see if there's just, you know, typography. I can just do, let's just focus on that. Or we can do, I think I had some faith over here. See, I'm getting good with getting on my stickers. And I've never been a sticker person. This year, I'm like obsessed. So wherever I can use a sticker, but I'm still a functional planner. And I have my I got this from Amazon, and it's a set of 2, really cheap, like under 10 bucks. Now this, my husband made, he has a vinyl machine. So I told him to make me some vinyl with little joy to plan, and so it can stick out there. So I thought it was cute. Okay, what am I doing? Scripture. So I don't want memory verse because I'm not memorizing, and I could just do verse and cut it and move it over, but I don't know. Ooh, me time. I like that. Okay, get it done. To do, upcoming, important. I don't know. I think I want something with, don't stress. I like that. Seize today. I like that. Okay, so I like focus. So far, I like, bless this mess. Yes, Lord. I like seize today because the scriptures are more related to, even though, okay, where's my green? My lighter. Make it a little whiter there. And it doesn't have to look pretty. And I don't stress about, I stress about cohesiveness. Everything has to look the same. But if it looks messy, that's okay because that's just my messiness. As long as I messed it up and not anybody else, then I'm okay with it. So, I don't like the way that green looks with that blue, because this has blue. Oh well, I'll just lay it down. Okay. So seize today, and it has like rose gold on it. Let me see. Okay, so my first scripture is going to be, how am I going to do this? Skip a line and then start here. For as he, this is Amplified Bible, and I usually write this slow. That's why it's hard for me to do plan with me's and thinks in his heart, because I do like my writing, even though for me this looks sloppy because I'm writing from afar instead of right in front of me. So I just have to figure out how to get this clamp, this tripod more this way, so it's right over where I usually write, but I didn't want to mess with it. So I already started the camera. So is he. With so many things going on in the world, you know, life could look pretty challenging, but that's why I like to focus on scripture and the promises of God and the goodness of God, because that all that stuff is always going to be there. For as he thinks in his heart, so is he. So that helps me to really, and that's all I'm going to write. There's more scriptures, but for today, I want to write, as I read, um, because that helps me to really think, when I am stressed or I have a lot of like high anxiety. My anxiety is usually low, medium, high. I've mentioned that before. Um, and so when my anxiety, it's lately has been like super high, like every day, and it's literally exhausting. So I have to stop and think, what am I thinking about? So it's easy to say, but when I'm in that frame of mind, my mind just goes and goes and goes, and I just need to develop good mental habits. And so that's kind of what I want to do in the month of June. So okay, so we have that, and then I'll continue, right, like in 2 columns, continue here and then here for as many scriptures, and every day I'll read through it throughout the day, because it's in here in my planner. That's something that I'll look at. So okay, so that's done. And what else did I want to do with you guys? I do have to migrate because it's June. This is my bullet journal, which works alongside my Stalogy. So this is one system. Actually, this is one system, but it works all together. I just like to separate my things. Anyway, okay. So I need a future log. And this is my future log. Again, this is my bullet journal section of it. And these are my monthly tasks. So the way I like to do it is I need a central area for me to brain dump and because sometimes I don't know if something pops in my head, I don't know where to put it. I usually put it either, if I know I'm going to get it done within June, then I'll put it here. But if not, then I'll put it somewhere in my future log, and I'll put a question, like right here, a question mark next to it. So that tells me when I get to that month, am I going to migrate it further, or am I going to actually do it? And if I do it, then it goes from here to here. This is just my daily task. This is just pen to paper, nothing, elaborate about that. So I'm going to go ahead and draw this because I have to see, I color code things, and then I have to see it in sections, because this to me doesn't work for me. I have to see it, like my general task. This was used to be homeschooling. My daughter graduated, but planner, home, YouTube, work, and church. So those are kind of the sections, and those sections can change at any time. So let me start drawing as I'm talking here, because I'm just talking. Okay, so I don't have a title here. So that's one thing I forgot to do here. So I am going to do it here. Let me write down Bible study before I forget. That, things pop in your head and you don't write it down, and by the time I get a notebook, I forget. It's like, what was I going to write? And then I forget, and then it pops in my head again, and so I better write it. Bible study. So I told her we can do a Bible study together. We can go to Mardell's and pick a book, and yeah, so she was excited about that. Thought we could do that. And I don't know, it's the homeschooler in me, and I mean, she's 18, but she's my baby girl. And okay, so I don't know, YouTube, I don't really need to keep here, but if I have ideas and I don't know where to put it, this is where I would put it, and then I would move it here. So let's keep it. Okay, so home, it doesn't have to be that big, because I clean every day, just the routine laundry and all that stuff. To me, that's not this is more like to help me with the goals that I have. So it would be like, what rooms specifically do I want to work on? And this format is just no rhyme or reason. I just kind of spread it out. Church is small because I don't have a lot of, is this enough space? 1, 2, yeah. you know, there's not a lot of stuff that I'm responsible for there. And I do the music, not like sing or anything, but I do the overhead projector, because we had to do it manually, so I'm in charge of that. And I don't need to write that down. So this is more like the newsletter, but my husband's been doing it lately. So okay, planner, and then work. And then work, I may just, and I don't like to keep my work planner with my personal planner, because I don't know, these books are going to my children one day, you know. I don't keep it in here unless I have a meeting, like a specific appointment. I have to keep it in my dailies, but my work schedule, I have a separate planner for that, because, you know, this is general stuff, and not specifically, you know, details. This is just overview, basically, which I don't mind. Okay, because it's part of my daily stuff, so I have to see it, because if I don't, out of sight, out of mind. Hannah, and I'll put here planner, and I hope you guys are in the frame, because I didn't check. So now I like to color code, so let's do June task. Let's do dark blue. These are all my liners. I love using my liners. It's my favorite. Okay, so my task I usually do in gray, and planner is in gray because that's more me. Basically, that's my color. Home is in gray, and I think that's all. Hannah will be in pink, because when I color code in my planner, I continue with the color anywhere I go, or anything that I do, just to keep it cohesive. And then YouTube, of course, is kind of red, or that, not red, but, and then church is kind of like that light orangey color. Good. Okay, that looks good. And then here I'll have, let me see, June, July, August, and that's all I have. And what I'll probably do, because I started using this, but and then I did it in the back, because I didn't like 1 month per box. I wanted 2 boxes per month. So I have my goals, and then I have home projects in the back. Let me see, back here, monthly goals. See? And so this was more like general goals, and then these were home goals. And so for June, if I need to expound on what I'm doing, I can do that here. And so what I can do here is, you know, glue some pages down again. I already have a page. Yeah, I already have a page glued, and they're pretty thin. So I'll have, let me see, June, July, August, September, October, and then I can tip in a sheet for October, November, December. So yeah, no biggie. What I'm going to do is future log is right here, and basically that's when I start transferring the future log in here. Sometimes I have little post-its, just because if I'm not sure this is what's going to happen, I didn't see anything, ultimate planner sale, I'm not familiar with that too much, and I've already purchased enough stuff, so I'll move it down, because I have not heard anything. Okay, so for my daughter, and I don't necessarily start from the top up, so okay, so I need a tab. Where's my tab here? My monthly task, so I can see it. Okay, so for my daughter, I encourage her she wants to meet, I put get together, put Liz, and it was her birthday, and Hannah was sick and she couldn't make it. So, and I'll put get together with her other friend, Lydia, because we were supposed to, for the graduation, again, she did not feel well. So I want to encourage her. And I don't highlight these in pink because this is already highlighted. So anything in here is specific to my daughter. Okay, so I encouraged her, just plan one-on-one time that where, she's, and then that means I migrated it to here, to the monthly task. If I have an arrow going this way, the less than sign, that means I migrated it somewhere in here, within the future log. That's kind of how I do it. Okay, chat books. I don't think I'm going to do anything with that, so I'm going to move it to July. Okay, so see, I just put it that way because I moved it, and then I highlight it in gray because that's me. Okay, read, eat to live, or start solution. Okay, I already migrated that over. So, okay, I already have that in my goals. So I still want to keep it here because I want to make sure it gets done. Eat to live. So things can be redundant. That doesn't matter. That doesn't bother me at all. Okay. And then battlefield of mind. Okay. And that wasn't on here, but okay. And I already migrated that. So dentist. Oh, I have to call the dentist. So I'm just going to move it to July. Because that's something that I will continue. I will continue migrating because I don't like going to the dentist. Okay. Okay, so baby sit my grandson, and that's already set. So I'm gonna check it off because it's already in my planner, in my phone, because that's where I keep my main planner. So church newsletter, I don't know. I'll put that in the church part. My husband's been doing it, so I'll ask him if he wants me to do it because I got away from doing it, so he just does it. And then check target dollar. I don't think the school stuff is out yet. I check every month, so I put it in there. Oh, I didn't put it here. Yeah, July, I gotta check. Just put that down. Check. So I put it every month because I check dollar spot. That's what I call it still. At Target for the pockets. I have plenty, but I don't know. I just like doing that. And then this is August, so for sure it will be here. And so this is how I kind of remind myself, dollar spot, pockets, of things. I just put it in my future log because, and I want to put it in red because I don't want to forget, because that is a time limit. Once they're gone, they're gone. And I don't have to buy school supplies. My daughter's done. It's like, that's going to feel so weird. Okay. So check. I don't think June. Okay, I'm going to cross that out because, okay. And these are just notes. Summer starts June, and Father's Day, and that's my son's birthday, just because it helps me to just, it's already in my planner, but just, I like to put that there. And then save $25 per check. I do need to do that, and I didn't do it over here, but it's hard lately with graduation and, so many expenses. Okay, so that's done. And now I want to go to my monthly task. There's stuff here. See, everything, a lot of this stuff was done already. Graduation stuff. Save, I'll just migrate that because and this is a makeup that I saw that is not a priority. Oh, my daughter has to sign a waiver at the doctor because she's 18 now, to let them know that I can call, sign waiver. Okay, check target pockets. I crossed that out because we don't need that. Oh, I need to get my new glasses. So I can still see with mine, but I have a new prescription, and I'll just put here question mark because I don't need them. So again, that's going to be a financial cost. So we shall see prioritizing what's the need versus a want, because my glasses work fine. And my prescription did not change all that much. And I have to call to offices, to doctor offices. Okay. Just put that here. I think that's it. If I have more, I'll add it. And then planner, I'm trying to think. Back here, I usually have add to planner. Okay, so I don't have anything here for my planner as of yet, because I pretty much keep that up to date. But like here's not today's Satan quote on Pinterest. I do want to find something like that. I either go to internet, Google it, and then look on images, and then I print it out. And then if anything comes up, I'll just continue putting that. And then here, when I come up with specifics, like which rooms for the month of June, for sure I want to do my living room. And that doesn't sound, it sounds easy, but I sort of have kind of a second little office area in my living room. So I have my desk and I have a lot of papers. You know, after homeschooling, I have tons of books. I have 2 bookshelves that I really need to just declutter. Yeah, so for now, we'll just put living room, and then I need to tackle that. And that's a big project. So that probably will take me maybe the month, maybe, because I'm going to be gone in Chicago for 2 weeks. So yes, this is going to take me the month, which is only 2 weeks. So let me write that down, because I only have 2 weeks to do this in. And I don't want to overwhelm myself. So every day, you know, throw a little something away or give it away or whatever. Okay, so this is what my June tasks look like. Again, this is task, my daughter Hannah, planner, home, YouTube, work, and church. And what I do is I migrate whatever's here into my dailies. Now in my dailies, I also include other things that I need to do, like work, anything that pops up that my daughter asks me, anything, you know, related to anything else outside of this will all go in here. The reason I like using this little notebook is because I can be messy and I really want to keep my Stalogy. It's more like it's a planner, but it's kind of more like a memory keeping system for me, because again, those would go to my children one day, and I don't want to include all this, I don't know, just messy stuff, you know, my to-dos and tasks that I can easily do in here. So yeah, so I'm really enjoying using this little spiral notebook. It wasn't a B6 spiral notebook, and then I just moved into a pocket. The reason being, this can easily, you know, I can easily put it in here and it can hold it together. But another reason I don't want to put my my dailies in here, because I like seeing my dailies one page at a time. So that's why I don't use my second page on my weeks. But this is how my weekly looks like. Here's my little and I have not updated this, but here's another scripture that I added from my Battlefield of the Mind book, and here's my tracker. And yeah, so I'm really enjoying how everything is coming out. And oop, I gotta pop this up a little bit. For some reason this, I don't know, it's not folding out over easily. But that's all I have, and thank you so much if you stuck around this long. I know the video was a bit long. Anyway, you know, it's kind of hard for me. I'm still getting used to doing plan with me's. Hopefully it'll go a little faster. But other than that, again, thank you so much for watching, and until next time.